Hey peeps, where are we? That same damn closet. You guys haven't been in this closet very often. So we thought we would do part 2 of the Q&A in the closet. We know how you like seeing the pretty purses and the pretty things, so you can sit and stare at all the pretty things as we do a Q&A. So let's get on with the Q&A. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So this one came from YouTube. Teresa, I'm a big fan and have followed you forever. I wanted to ask you, where has Fab gone? Do we really have to keep answering this question? Y'all know Fab left me last October. If you want to know where he went, you should maybe go to his channel or his Instagram and go ask him where he went. I don't know where he went. He left. He wanted to pursue his future, doing his thing. I encouraged him, and he's gone. So, don't know where he's at. I don't keep up with him. He's moved on. We're not going to address it anymore. If you miss him, then go find him. That's all I got to say. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I have to answer it every week. Right? Tashina?
Yes.
God, it's like...
And it's been almost a year.
And it's been almost a year, so I'm over it. I'm really over it. Loved you both so much, and I miss him. Like I said, go find him, go reach out to him, wherever he's at. I don't know. I also admire your dedication to fitness. Please give me some hints on how I can get started on daily exercise. Didn't we already do this? We already talked about just walking.
Yeah, like just the walking and different things that you can do, especially if you don't want to go to the gym.
So I do think that one of these days I'm going to do a little exercise video. It'll be very short, precise, but it'll probably be just like one exercise for every body part, just so you guys can see at home how easy it is to do your own thing. You don't even have to go to the gym if you don't want to. So stay tuned for that. Most programs are so intense and hardcore I can't continue. So anyways, like I said, we will, but it is as easy as just walking, walking, walking. It really is. How did you meet Lamar? In church. We've answered that before, but anyways, how did it all start? We basically met at Second Baptist Church here in Houston, Texas.
This is one of my favorite stories.
It's so if y'all remember, I've told this story before, but basically he reached down, started holding my hand. Long story short, instead of smacking him, I waited patiently because I was going to wait till church was over with to have a very serious talk with him about how it's so rude to hold people's hands in church that you don't know. And then he leaned over and said, I need to go on a date right now, so I need to leave, but I'm a man of my word, and I just want to be honest with you and tell you that I had this date long before I met you, but I really want to date you. And so I thought he was a player, and he ended up not being a player. He was a very much a gentleman and kept his word, went on the date. It ended abruptly within the hour, I believe, because after church, my girlfriend and I went to Truluck's for dinner. My phone rang, it was him. I said, oh my God, your date's over already? And he said, yes. And I said, so sorry, but I'm busy with my girlfriend. Have to catch up with me later. So anyways, long story short, that is how we met. I played hard to get, which I think everyone should. You never want to be looking like you're that easy to date, because you know how men love to chase. Men love to hunt. That's part of what intrigues them, is the hunt. And you can even ask Lamar. Lamar was like, I was going to date you, and you kept turning me down for lunch, and I was going to date you. And I'm like, yeah, but I made you work for it. And he's like, yep, it was worth it. So anyways, has Tashina met any nice older men at the country club? No, she sticks her hand down her throat. She is not attracted to older men at all. She's still very much into the young, hot grrr kind of guys.
I don't know. Maybe there might be a guy that walks into my life and just sweeps me right off my feet, and he could be an older gentleman. But until then, I am good.
And will you be doing another clothing line? I'm never going to say never, because that's not me. I don't ever say never, but I don't know. I've done ready to wear. It sold very well. We did very well, but it was not something I was very passionate about. I did fitness wear, which I live in. You know, I've lived in fitness wear my whole entire life. It was fun, but unless I was willing to have it made overseas, it was not a very good money maker, because having things made in the US of A is very expensive. So in order to be profitable with fitness wear, it does need to be made overseas, where it can be made much cheaper. And I really wanted my stuff to be made in the US of A. And so we did a couple seasons of fitness wear also. And so anyways, been there, done that. Don't know if I'm gonna go down that road again or not. Sometimes I'm just like, been there, done that. Let's move on to something else. You know, the one thing that I am extremely passionate about, which you guys have seen, is remodeling houses. And you know, I always tell you guys that you need to find something you're passionate about and turn it into a moneymaker for you. And so I've never gone out and aggressively found houses and flipped them. I have done it on a very huge scale with multi-million-dollar homes that I've lived in, but I've never done, I mean, I've done a couple, you know. I kind of flipped your house that I had you living in for a long time. I flipped
a little bit. We didn't do much to it though.
No,
it was really just
because it just stayed nice. You know, it was
the paint.
Yeah,
on the walls,
we
and
just
then you took the carpet out and did that.
Flooring, the wood flooring. But anyways, then I did the one in Augusta Pines.
Yeah.
You know.
That was a huge.
Yeah, that was
cool.
Major remodel. But and then I did the office, you know. But I've just, you know, I keep thinking maybe I need to dabble in, you know, really thinking about advertising my abilities to be able to do that, because I really do have a knack for it. Everybody tells me that, but I just haven't gone full-fledged into making it one of my streams of income. So might be looking into doing that. So was that it on that one? Adding to the skincare line, yes. We're getting ready to come out with some palettes, an eyeshadow palette and a bronzer palette, so stay tuned for that one also. We've got so many. I don't even know if we're going to be able to answer all of them here. Are you still going to pave the driveway? Yes. We're just trying not to have any workers here right now. It's just kind of nice.
It's peaceful.
I mean, I have a lot of landscapers here because we're still ramping up the landscaping, because I'm still not happy with and final with that, but they're not in my house. So it's not like I have to deal with them. You have a big library that I've seen behind your back once. Is it your books or Lamar's? It's a combination of both. What books are worth reading? I've done a YouTube video on that one before, where I've mentioned a lot of books that I would recommend. We can always do that again down the road. Hi Teresa, what is your favorite go-to meal to stay so fit and in shape? Love your so shape, you look great and everything you wear. You know, I first of all, I do intermittent fasting. So basically, after my last meal at night, I don't eat again until roughly noon the next day. So I do intermittent fasting. I drink my ketones, which are by Prove It. We've been doing ketones. I've been doing ketones since 2018, I believe. 5 years. Love, love, love.
Oh no, I moved in 18.
Oh, so it was before that then.
Oh, well,
17.
I was doing it before you.
No.
Yeah, because I got on it with Lacey and you didn't know what it was. Lacey back home in Casper.
Oh, that's right.
And then I told you about it, and
So-
that's when you got with Jared. So I think it was like
15 or 16 maybe.
15 or
I don't know. So anyways, love drinkable ketones. Will be on them probably the rest of my life because I love them.
Can you imagine a morning without them?
No.
I can't either. Like, it gives me anxiety.
No. And then the rest of my meals, I do eat relatively pretty clean. I do a lot of salads. I do a lot of chicken, a lot of vegetables. I really watch my carbs. I have a very high protein diet and lower carbs. And I normally try to just eat half of whatever I get or make.
What about this new boat dip?
Oh my God. Yeah. So I saw this on Instagram, which was then I think a TikTok video. It's called Boat Dip. And I sent it to Tashina. She never even responded. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to make it. So I made it this morning and I'm like, this is to die for. And I'm like, Tashina, you need to come try this boat dip. She's like, oh, well, I've had that before. I've made it before. And I'm like, well, you never told me and you never shared it with me. And she's been eating this boat dip for years. And I'm like, okay, well, thanks for sharing. Like, I share with you, but you don't share with me. Okay.
I didn't think it'd be something you'd like. My bad.
It's so easy too, guys. It's literally 24 ounces of sour cream, a can of rotel diced tomatoes and green peppers, a 8-ounce package of shredded cheese, could be anything, Colby. I used a Fiesta blend, a Mexican blend of 5 cheeses, and then a packet of taco seasoning. It's that easy. Let me say that again. 24 ounces of sour cream, a packet of taco seasoning, 8 ounces of any kind of shredded cheese, and 1 can of rotel diced tomatoes and green peppers. Stir it up, dip away. OMG. God, it's addicting. Addicting. So hopefully Matt flashed that up as I was saying it, but we will also list it in the description box so that you can make it. It is to die for. It is so good. Oh my God. I had to step away from the dip. Like, seriously. Anyways. Hi from South Texas. It's Dee Dee. I do enjoy Motivational Mondays. Thank you for sharing. Have you and Lamar ever renewed your marriage vows? Yes, we renewed our marriage vows in 2011 or 12 when we had the big party at 14 Grand Regency for the American Heart Association, and we did the runway over the pool.
That was 2012,
12, I believe.
Yeah, because I moved here the summer of 2012, so it had to be like the end of 12, if not somewhere in 13.
Like November-ish. Yeah. November 2012. And after the fashion show, we ushered everybody into a big tent. And again, Lamar didn't even know what was going to happen. And I pulled the pastor up on the stage. And, well, before I pulled the pastor up on the stage, I basically said, Lamar, can you come up so we can thank everybody for coming? So he went up on stage and we thanked everybody for coming. And then that's when I asked the pastor to come up. And I said to Lamar, would you marry me all over again? And he said, yes. So yes, we have renewed our wedding vows before. Would he be willing to do it again? Yes. Another one, Teresa, I loved seeing your Croatia vacation so much that I want to go there now. Maybe even retire there. Would you go back and stay longer? Hell yes. Hell yes. I love Croatia. Besides Lake Como, Italy, I would swear that Croatia is probably my favorite country because Croatia is just, the Adriatic Sea is just stunning. Like, I have some friends that are over there right now and I'm watching her stories on Instagram and it's making me just get so jealous. I'm like, I want to go back. It's, oh my God. Croatia is stunning, guys. Stunning. Yes. And if there's a way for you to retire there, I would. I would do it in a heartbeat because it is stunning. Stunning, stunning. I absolutely love your sense of humor. I also love the relationship you have with your daughter. I was wondering how things are going with her and the cow guy. not my place to discuss. Yeah. Thank you for the compliment anyways. Can't hold myself from asking you. Money usually spoils people. It's not about you at all. In a good sense, you are such a fresh air for us. What influences you to stay such kind and strong superwoman? My mother put the fear of God in me when I was younger. Kind of like, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. So don't ever think you're all that and a cheeseburger, because there's always going to be someone prettier, smarter, more talented, whatever. So yes, you've been blessed with some looks. You've been blessed with making a good living and becoming wealthy, but don't ever let your looks or your wealth or any of that ever change you, because that is the first thing that will make you ugly. And I've seen it happen so many times, and it's so sad, because people are like, oh my God, look how you live, look at the things you have, look at what you drive, look at all your help, but you get out there and you still do the work yourself, and you still are this, and I'm like, I've always said, even to people that work with me, I will never ask you to do something that I won't personally do myself. If I ask you to scrub a toilet, I'll be scrubbing a toilet too. If I want you to get on your hands and knees and help me scrub the grout lines in the tile, I'll be right there with you doing it too. If I ask you to go out and scoop the chicken poop out of the chicken coop, I'll be doing it right there with you. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care who you are or how much you're worth or how pretty you are. Like, none of that should ever change who you are. Like, it just shouldn't. So, any thoughts on hosting once a week or gentle or so moderate exercises, online motivation sessions, and showing us how to do easy stay at home, how to achieve it at home? Yes. Wiggle It Wednesday or Thunder Thigh Thursday?
I have never heard of that. That's cute.
Wiggle It Wednesday or Thunder Thigh Thursdays. Okay. Interesting. That's cute. So instead of Wacky Wednesdays, we could do Wiggle It Wednesday. Okay. And Wednesdays could be all about exercise. You know, that actually is a pretty good idea, because we've had, so it could kind of be like a workout Wednesday kind of thing. But we've had Wacky Wednesdays, we've had Wealthy Wednesdays, we've had all kinds of different Wednesdays. Motivational Mondays have always kind of stayed on Mondays, and Fashion's always kind of stayed on Fridays, but Wednesday could turn out to be Wiggle It Wednesday or Workout Wednesdays. I mean, like, I'm okay with that. Like, believe me, I love working out, so I don't have a problem showing you guys new workouts all the time. So, good idea. Good idea. I like that idea. Okay. Does the feeling of home elude you sometimes? I've noticed in my life that I am great at creating the feeling of home through safety, containment, and home decor. However, aspects of myself always seem to yearn for that feeling of home, belonging, family, ownership. Is this a theme in your life as well? Yeah. You know, and I don't care who you are. Everyone wants that feeling of belonging. And whether it's family or friendship circles or whatever, everyone has that desire and that yearning to belong. And that's also why I created the vault. Because to me, when I created the vault, which I would love for you to join, the vault represents a community of like-minded people. And so it's a place where we can feel like we belong, where we're accepted for who we are, and the people in the vault are like you. Because so many times people that are entrepreneurs or have that entrepreneurial mindset, they feel like they're an outsider sometimes, because they're always yearning for more. They want more. And so sometimes they feel excluded because they feel like they can't really talk about some of the things they want to talk about with regular normal friends or people because they won't understand. And the regular normal people will just be like, oh, quit dreaming. That'll never happen. You're never going to be able to do that. And yet in the vault, we all are desiring to get to that next level. We're all desiring to be better versions of ourselves. We're all desiring to get, whether it's our personal life or our business life, to that next level, which brings even more gratitude and happiness and thankfulness. Like I said, belonging to the vault gives you that sense of belonging to a community, belonging. It takes care of that feeling of wanting to belong. And like I said, we all, especially if you're entrepreneurial at all, you always feel like, I know I can't. Sometimes I can't talk about what I want to talk about business-wise to some of my family members because they don't really understand. And I don't know about you, but a lot of times in my life, people didn't really, I felt that people didn't really believe in me. Like they didn't really believe that I could do certain things, or that I could get to that level, or that I could achieve that. And so that sent me out to try to belong to groups where I felt like I was being understood. That they were able to help me feel like I could accomplish anything I wanted to accomplish. And that's what I mean by the vault. When you're in the vault, you get that sense of feeling of everyone in there is in there for the same reason. We're all wanting to get to that next level. So I highly encourage you to go check it out. Go to teresaromer.com. Check out the vault. We would love to have you be a member. It's a great price for less than $1 a day. It gives you my brain. It gives you motivation, inspiration. It gives you knowledge. It just, every week I pull more and more out of my head and give it to you. We have special speakers that are coming in that will help talk to you on different subjects such as finances and Roth IRAs and savings and different streams of income, so that you can hear it from other people besides just me. So anyways, I hope that answered that question. Where are we on another question? So anyways, that was from the spiritual monarch. So I hope that answered your question. But yes, I always have that feeling of wanting to belong. And like you said, sometimes you don't get that feeling from your family, I don't ever really feel like I get that feeling of satisfaction from having, and that's something I always dreamed of. I always dreamed of, oh my God, wouldn't it be cool to just have one big happy family? And then when I married Lamar, and I was like, oh my God, he's got 4 kids and my 2 kids, and oh my God, we're gonna be the Brady Bunch, and Sundays are gonna be all about family and everybody being together. Nope. Farthest thing from it. So I learned, don't set your hopes up high. And sometimes it's just not all about family. Sometimes it's about your friends and other groups that make you feel like you belong. So what advice do you have on getting toxic people out of your life? Walk away. I have had to do it. Lamar and I have had to do it. I've had to do it. So I always say, just do you, boo. And if you need to say goodbye to somebody in order to get that toxic person away from you, then do it. Been there, done that. Do I regret having to do it? No, because my life is much more simpler and happier without the toxic people in it. So anyways, guys, I hope that answered a lot of your questions. This is from, just wondering if you have a suggestion inbox. Would be great to see the process of a personal shopper from getting to know the client through receiving buying end results. Oh, so I may end up doing that. I may end up going to Neiman's one of these days, working with my personal shopper there, Christopher, because I know he would do it in a heartbeat, and showing you what it's like to, from his aspect of getting to know a client, working with a client, and so on and so forth. So that would be fun too. So anyways, guys, it's been a while since we've done some stuff in the closet. We're going to add some B-roll here of some pretty stuff going on in the closet, just so you can have it here. I'm standing up. Is my head cut off? Can you hear me now? Is my head cut off? But anyways, it's been a while since we've shown some stuff in the closet. I know last time I did a haul, we showed it to you guys. And I'm telling you, this is something I'm getting ready to start wearing. I know it's not very summery, but I can't wait any longer. Like, I just got to start wearing it. But it's not very summery. Like, here's a very summery one that I should be wearing because it's very summery. But I just so want to carry this one because it's so much fun. To me, it looks like happiness and being a clown and having fun and and it's, of course, it's so now. This one's not that old, so it's very now too, but I should really be carrying this one because it's very summery. But I'm dying to carry this one. Like, can I go ahead and carry it? Do I have to wait till fall?
No, you can do whatever you want. You're Teresa Woman.
I can carry a new one every day if I want, right? I can carry 2 or 3 a day if I want. But yeah, I'm just itching to, what the hell? Like,
why not? Let Short do it.
I'm going to the club tonight. Which one?
I gotta go with the polka dots.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just because it's fun. It's new. Oh, I don't know. I know. This is what happens. I get ready to go somewhere and I can't decide. I'm like, but I have so many and they're so much fun and oh God. It's like, just carry one. Good God.
Do you need help carrying these, Mother?
Do I need to hire somebody?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, you're going to carry them.
Yeah,
I
can.
You're not walking with me carrying my bag for me.
No.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant.
No.
I thought she was like, oh, you want to walk with me and carry my bag? She's like, no,
Opposite.
I'll just wear your bags for you.
There you go.
Without you in the picture. So anyways, guys, we're going to include a little B-roll here to close it out. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was part 2. There is not going to be a part 3, maybe down the road or something like that. But for the most part, we're going to end this video on a B-roll of this beautiful closet. And we will see you guys on Friday.